Hey guys, welcome to the next Smash Chat. Today we have with us Antu92.
What's up?
We have Quarter Guy.
Heyo!
And we have WeDude83 Rebirth.
I'm back!
And today, well, hopefully I got this out on April 1st, considering it's hopefully April Fool's Day by the time this is uploaded. We're going to go over the alleged rumors and leaks that have been put out for Super Smash Bros. 4.
Oh boy, we're getting into some really touchy territory here.
More touchy and just people absolutely failing at Photoshop.
Except for that one, but we'll get there later.
Get to that.
Yep.
Get to that.
Okay, first of all, I'm pretty sure I sent you guys all the leaks, or not the leaks, but the list of so-called rumors. Most of these rumors have been posted up on wiki sites, and most of them have already been debunked, but it's still fun to go through them all and go over why each one has been debunked for this or that, for those who haven't heard of them.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so first, I don't think we need to talk about the whole Super Smash Bros. Universe rumor.
That would have been a cool name, I will admit, but...
Creative name, but
Would have made
Yeah,
sense.
but the thing before was always like, yeah, you want a brawl? And like, you want a universe?
It made sense because of the whole "you" thing. Like,
Yeah.
the little
Yeah.
screenshot there, like, that's a good way of putting it, but nope, that's not how it worked.
no.
Yeah. They didn't even come up with, like, a special name for it. It's just Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and Super Smash Bros. For 3DS.
I know there was that other one about Smash Brothers Strife.
Oh, that
came
one.
around
What?
the same time.
Oh man, I don't even know. I've never heard that one.
Oh,
yeah,
I
that
heard
one
it.
was like right before
2012? Was it 12? I think it was 2012, but yeah, it was. They came up with like a little fake image of Super
Yeah,
Smash
it was like
Bros. Strife.
green and black text around it.
Yeah, I kind of wrote it off as fake immediately. There was just something off about it. I don't remember the
Yeah.
screenshot, but I do remember the name, and it's like, I don't think that's it.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Okay, do we want to go over the whole 2 out of 3 rumor? The only thing that's funny about this rumor is that one of the characters is playable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That, of course, being the one we wanted most out of those three. Well, at least the one I wanted most.
yeah.
Yeah.
By
all
everyone,
4
I
of
mean
us.
me.
Yeah. Okay, so for those of you who haven't heard of this one, there was somebody who went on Twitter to Sakurai's Twitter account and asked him about these 3 characters: Gino from Super Mario RPG, Isaac from Golden Sun, and Mega Man from, well, Mega Man.
Yep.
And apparently the supposed response was Sakurai said 2 out of 3. Well,
Huh.
even though this is wrong because I think the person did say that they were, no, the images showed that in both Sakurai's Will Twitter feed and the image showing Sakurai's feed with a 2 out of 3 tweet had a tweet copy count of 8,807. The possibility of the situation of Sakurai revealing every notable information, then immediately retracting it, was also doubted. Yeah, I just read that straight from the page.
Sakurai wouldn't do that.
No.
Yeah, I don't think he would give out that kind of specific information. Even it's still funny that Mega Man got in,
Yeah.
and this was before Mega Man was announced. Like,
Yeah.
that's still a pretty big thing. But maybe Isaac will get in, but I doubt it has anything real to do with this being.
I mean,
real.
I mean, Isaac, I could see getting in. Gino, I almost stay there. With the whole copyright issue, I
Yeah.
really doubt
Gino,
it.
yeah, because Gino is technically the property of Square Enix.
Yeah, so that's probably not.
It'd be kind of interesting if all 3 of them got in, just so that thing would just be false, just because all 3 got in instead of 2. But unfortunately, it doesn't look like Gino will make the cut this time.
And speaking of Isaac, Golden Sun is slated to be among the first titles released on GBA Virtual Console for the Wii U, so I'm gonna have to make it a point to check that out.
I'm gonna download
Yeah,
that
they
one.
can work. They can work with that game's hype. You never know. Maybe Golden Sun on the Wii U can get so much hype that they can be like, we can finally announce Isaac.
And when Lucas gets announced, cough, cough, get Mother 3 on there, cough, cough.
Yeah.
Yes!
Yeah.
Do want!
Alright, I think our next rumor is Super Smash Bros. Memory rumor. Oh.
Chain of
I
memory,
remember.
Smash Brothers style.
I remember hearing that rumor.
Oh, this one's fun. Basically, they said like the Wii U and the 3DS would have different characters, and the 3DS version would focus more on retro characters. Is that right? The Wii U Super Smash Bros.
Yeah, Donkey Kong Jr., Ridley, Pac-Man, Takamaru from that game that never got released in America, Mach Rider, Dig Dug, and Stanley the Bugman?
Donkey Kong 3.
I know, but
Okay.
But
What's
sorry.
Mach
a
Rider,
random
though.
character to have?
I don't
that just-
understand. I can't even fathom how Stanley would have played.
Isn't that just Mr. Game & Watch?
No, he's just some generic
It's
character.
one of
from
Mr. Game & Watch's moves.
Well, kinda, yeah.
Okay, more proof that this is... Well, we didn't prove it right now. We didn't prove it then, but the real proof of why this rumor is fake is because it said that the game would hit store shelves in the fourth quarter of 2013, around December. That obviously didn't happen. And Sakurai has gone on record saying that both the Wii U and the 3DS version will have the same exact characters.
Yeah.
But different stages.
Different
And I-
stages and trophies, yeah.
Yeah. It would be interesting to see what would be transferred between the two versions, if anything.
I do have a theory about that, but I'm going to try and save that for another video.
How many
Right.
times are you gonna save that for another video? It feels
Well, I
like
guess-
every time you say that.
I guess
We
maybe
should keep a running tally of how many times he says, I'll save that for
Someone do
another.
it! Someone in the comments do it!
Okay, how about if we actually are finished up with this pretty quickly, I might talk about it, but we'll see. This next one, oh wow.
Oh,
The
boy.
Namco worker rumor.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I don't even remember this one.
Oh, you're gonna hate this one because of how much you're gonna want it. Oh,
Okay.
here we go.
Oh, yeah, I'm
Apparently,
seeing it.
on December 2012, a supposed Namco worker had leaked some information regarding some of the build of Super Smash Bros. 4. And he listed off a lot of the characters. Takamaru,
From that game that never got released in America.
except for Nintendo Land, but nobody counts that.
No.
People want him though. It's kind of absurd how many people want Takamaru in Smash.
I think it's just because he went on record a long time ago saying he wanted to get some retro characters in.
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah.
you can't get any more than that, except for
How
the next
about
character.
Mike from Star Tropics? Wink, wink.
Yep.
Yes! So much yes!
Anyway, continue.
Unfortunately, I don't see him listed here, but the next character was Little Mac.
Who as we all know, is already confirmed.
Yep, which is great news. He was chosen as recent popularity classics in an East versus West concept, supposedly due to previous games being too Japan-only series-centric.
BAM!
Yeah. Again, Mike from Star Tropics.
Which kind of brings up the whole thing about everybody who was talking about Little Mac in Japan. You guys read about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we mentioned it in a video on my channel.
Yeah.
And have
And
you
I was,
looked
yeah,
at?
I was there.
And did you look at all the characters that they listed as the characters they wanted most from Japan?
No, I didn't.
I did, but I don't recall.
Okay, there's a number of them. I think I can mention them real quick. One of them was Captain Rainbow.
I'm not surprised by that.
Yeah, that was a Japanese cult classic.
And since we are actually getting a trophy of Little Mac from Captain Rainbow, wow. I don't know what to think of that. Let's see. The others were Daisy. I don't know why. Just
It's a free color.
and they also had Waluigi, who became an assist trophy again.
It's this trophy.
Yeah, that's his trophy.
There was Paper Mario,
Yes.
Yeah.
and
That'd be pretty cool.
the only other character I could remember was Shulk.
Shulk!
Yes.
So I'm very happy he's still popular. To be requested.
He's up there on the polls. He's up there on the polls. So,
I'll be more surprised at this point if he doesn't get in.
please don't be the Mega Man like he was in Brawl. You know,
Oh, that whole thing where like it's almost so predictable. It's more shocking he doesn't get in.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
bad
I won't be
thought.
able to deal with the depression.
Anyways, back to the rumor.
Yeah, back to the
Profound
rumor.
sadness.
Here's the sad thing. I want these next two characters in, but anytime I ever hear them in a rumor or a leak, I just write it off as fake. I can't deal with it. The two characters are King K. Rool and Ridley.
Yeah.
I want these characters, but anytime I hear them in a rumor or leak, I can't take it as truth. I can't.
Yeah.
I need to
Because
see it.
Is it one of those I'll believe it when I see it? Things?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
basically, because the thing is, there's so many people that want these that it just takes one fan and, no knowledge of Photoshop to try and put one together to try and prove they're in, and then, that makes the leaks immediately fake, so...
And let's be real here, we all know Ridley is just too big.
I can always counter that, man.
No,
I can always counter
that
that.
play more again.
Just too big.
Yeah.
Well,
Ridley's too big for Smash. No, he isn't.
No, it's nice, too
I think-
powerful. Nah.
I'll go over Ridley in a future video again. Yeah, I know. I'll probably end up putting a bunch of series together.
There's two.
Where have we heard that phrase
Yeah.
before?
Earlier. So I'll probably put a Metroid, a Donkey Kong, and possibly another franchise altogether in another video series, just because it doesn't seem like there's enough characters to add from those series. So yeah, basically anytime I hear King K. Rool and Ridley, even though I really want them playable, and I still think it's very possible, I just write it off as fake. I want to see it to believe it.
It's just with
Yeah.
King K. Rool in particular, he's gotta come back in Donkey Kong Country at some point. Otherwise,
Yeah.
I don't know his chances really of getting in.
You know what? To me, it's funny because if you say he's not relevant, then you could possibly have that same argument against Ganondorf coming back. Because he
well-
hasn't been relevant since Brawl.
That's true.
Yeah.
The only time he's actually.
Well, then again, you could also say that for Sheik as well.
Yeah, but that's... Okay, I'm just going to say it here because I'm not going to say another video. I'll just say it here. I think Sheik's getting replaced with Impa, but it's still going to be the same moveset.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying.
It'll still be the same exact moveset as Sheik, but I think it'll be Impa to represent
Skyward Sword?
Yep.
Yeah, and make her a separate character.
Well, it's possible. Well,
interesting.
I know a lot of people from the old video, the recent one I did with Pokemon, and saying that switchable characters were back because of Princess Rosalina and Luma. That's not exactly true.
She's a puppet character. That's a different kind of thing.
Yeah.
Well, and a lot of people were saying she was proof that the Ice Climbers could come back, but there is one problem.
Yeah,
You don't
that's
know how
kind of a
fighting
different
game
situation.
programming works.
There is a huge problem with Rosalina and Luma and how they're not exactly like the Ice Climbers. The problem is the Lumas, they can't copy special abilities. From what I've seen, they weren't able to copy what Rosalina's
Rosaluna.
Rosalina, sorry.
Rosaluna.
Rosaluna.
Original the
there.
character, do not steal.
I'm telling you, in a year, that's what people are gonna call her. They're gonna just call her Rosaluna.
Just combine it, smush it. Rosaluma, there. Both characters in the same word. But yeah, the whole thing about that is we still don't know. There are still no switchable characters yet. And the whole Ice Climbers thing, still debatable. Still debatable. Until I see like Ice Climbers themselves, then I'll think Zelda and Sheik or Impa will be switchable again. But moving on. Yeah, still on the same exact rumor.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah. Oh man, this one hurts. The other claimed less finalized newcomers are Shulk.
Still want him in.
How many times are we gonna hear him tonight?
We have Dylan from Dylan's Rolling Western.
Haven't
Ooh, I'm
played
like
that.
the only person on the planet who really wants him in.
We have Girahim from the Legend of Zelda series.
At
They'll
one
say
point,
he's likely.
at one
They'll say
point, he
likely.
seemed like an absolute shoo-in, but I still think he's likely to get in.
Yeah.
It's possible, because, okay, I'm going to detract from this again, but do you guys remember, I think it was like last year, there was this whole voting poll that somebody said, I can't remember what website it was, but they were just taking in votes to see who was the most popular requested character, and then they were going to send it to Sakurai himself. I believe the character who won was Skull Kid.
And he's
I'll put him in the game, alright.
as an assist trophy. Troll, you mad, bro?
Well, also that was right after, Reggie said the whole thing of, we don't support Operation Moonball Sakurai begs to differ.
Other popular characters who were there were, well, King K. Rool, Ridley, Shulk, and Girahim. they were there in, like, I think the final rounds, but it's been a while, so I have to go back and look at it. The next character on the list, however, pretty weird. It says, Debu. I don't know if I'm saying that right. From, at the time, rumor, the Yarn Yoshi game.
Oh, yeah, because we've heard
Oh,
so much about that.
But what's
Which is
weird is
probably
that...
vaporware now.
But this is what's so weird. This rumor came out before we actually saw Yarn Yoshi, or whatever it is.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Well, there was the rumor before Yarn Yoshi that there was a game called Yoshi's Land, so that's probably what it is.
Well, actually, it's still highlighted as Yarn Yoshi, which is
Yeah.
so weird. Supposedly, Debu is a partner of Yoshi.
Kind of like the equivalent of Prince Fluff and Kirby's Epic Yarn.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
They're just saying, like, right now, Debu is a nickname or a placeholder for the name. Oh, here's one that'll make me cry a little. And a Platinum Games character, possibly from the Wonderful 101. Do you guys have any idea how awesome it would be to have the Wonderful 101 music in the game?
It'd be the best.
Yeah. DLC Nintendo. I don't care. Do it.
And make it reasonably priced too. None of this $5 a character crap.
Can I haggle?
Just like for music packs. Music packs. I'm totally cool with that.
Okay, aside from the characters, multiple stages were listed. Starship Mario from Super Mario Galaxy 2. It was close. Giant
Yeah.
Chasm from Pokemon Black 2 and White 2. Nope.
Nope.
Yeah, no.
Pushmo Park from Pushmo. What?
What?
That's
What?
Yeah,
They need to put each up representation.
And the Cookie Country from Kirby's Return to Dreamland.
That's the only one that could seem likely out of that list.
Yeah.
No, I want Pushmo Park. The eShop needs representation. So I want Dylan and Pushmo Park. Because freaking Madeline from Pushmo ain't gonna make it in, but it'd be an awesome. I feel it. I feel the race.
I feel it in my blood.
Alright, now, but here's where the whole rumor just falls apart. The person leaking this said that they were going to, the reveal date for all this was going to be January 31st, 2013, for a Nintendo Direct presentation, which would have gone in with, like, the anniversary of Brawl in Japan. But, yeah, that didn't happen, so...
Yeah, the game wasn't even officially announced until E3 of that year.
Yeah, so...
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Okay, that took a while, but that was kind of fun. We're on to the next rumor. The next one is the Lucina rumor, which I just don't understand this. The Lucina, it was like a screenshot of Mario versus Lucina on a fairy isle
Waker
from
stage.
Wind Waker.
Yes.
My thing is, I don't think Lucina is going to be a playable character. I think it's going to be Chrom.
Yeah, if anyone from Awakening gets in, it'll most likely be Chrom.
Like we said in my most recent video, plug by the way, you know, of how we think Chrom is gonna get in, but we think that Lucina could be an extra skin with her own like voice pack or whatnot. Because if you played Awakening, their fight style is practically identical.
You know, you did
So
say
that-
it on your video.
It could be a way to
and
include her in while not taking up a character slot.
yeah, but there was something I wanted to tell you guys. I wish I could have told you when you were in the video doing it, but yes, there is a way they can do that because they have the male Wii Fit trainer and the female Wii Fit trainer.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah,
was
so
about
it's
to bring
totally
up,
possible.
you know, Project M. That's a game made by fans. They were able to get it to work in Brawl's coding, so I don't see why Nintendo can't do it.
And thankfully they can. Male Wii
Yeah.
Fit trainer.
Yeah.
But apparently the whole screenshot we have of Lucina, it was already proven false because they could easily do it with the texture hack that they had for, well, the Brawl hacks that are out there now.
Yeah, it looks like Brawl.
Yeah. Plus, but for me, just also looking at this model, it just doesn't look right at all. Like
No.
it doesn't match the style at all. Like the bone structure is really weird.
Doesn't
It-
look right.
Yeah, so that's kind of the big problem. If you're going to do a link like this, at least make it look somewhat believable.
Yeah, make it convincing.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
I remember there was also like a rumor that it's not on this page for some reason on the wiki, but there was a rumor that Tharia from Awakening could make it in also.
Huh. I haven't heard that one.
I just don't, I would see her as an assist trophy, not as a playable character.
Yeah, it's possible.
It's something nice to think about, though.
Okay, the next one is Ness and Jigglypuff rumor. Now, I think we all agree that these two characters are going to be back, but
Yeah,
it's the
back.
leaks that are fake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll reveal them when they're ready to reveal them.
Yeah. When we see Shikasato Itoi down there in the credits and Ape Inc., we'll know Ness or Lucas is back.
Yeah.
But I will give credit, the Ness little screenshot, not with him and Jigglypuff, but
Yeah, the one that looks like it's from the regular site, like the
that one
like
looks
character
good.
select artwork.
And I think if you zoom in on it, I think there's supposed to be like actual text writing on the bat, like
Ooh.
it says like "own it" or something like that from the game. So it's like, wow, for a fan to even go that far into detail, that's
Yeah, I mean, I remember seeing this in another Skype chat. We all thought we didn't know if Ness was gonna get announced, and we didn't know if it was real, but it looks pretty good for a leak, for supposedly. But the whole
they
thing,
know how to get to people.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're skilled at faking this stuff.
yeah. Of course, this gets disproven because of the Jigglypuff picture. The Nesses don't match up at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
There's just something off. For those of you who can't see, there was somebody who had already done a demonstration of why it's false. They showed the outline of the character, how it wasn't even, and there was like some weird color around Jigglypuff on the corner. It's like, wow, there's something wrong with that. It's still a well-made one. I'll give them credit for that.
Yeah.
It's good. But
Yeah, but you also got to give credit to people who know so much about this. They're able to debunk it right off the bat.
oh yeah, those
Yeah.
guys are amazing.